Hey, it's your boy Abu, ABU, cause you can't be me. And we are back at it again with a new video. I'm finna answer the question that everybody wanna know the answer to. Why do bad things happen to good people? Why do bad things happen to good people? That's today's question. That's what you will learn today. But before we start on this video, y'all do me a favor. Y'all like, y'all comment, and y'all subscribe. Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. So let's dive in deep into the video. Or should I say, let's just jump in. Let's jump in. So if we're going to answer the question why bad things happen to good people, then we have to figure out what is good people. What is a good person? See, the definition of good is something that's desirable or has been approved. So in order to be good, you have to have traits that are desirable. But how do we know you have the traits that are desirable? You have to be approved that you have the traits that are desirable. So for this reason, a good person or a good thing must be tested to know if it's good. So you have to go through trial, tribulation, hard time, good times, ups, down, bad things, and good things. So that's the reason why something good go through a bad thing. It have to be approved as good. See, if I gave you a bulletproof vest, say I gave you a bulletproof vest, and I never ever tested it, I just said it's good, would that be a true statement? Would I know it's actually good? I wouldn't know. See, a bulletproof vest have to go through hard time. It have to get shot. You have to send shots through the vest to test that the vest can do its job. And once the vest go through the hard time and protect and don't rip up from getting shots put into it, we approve that as a good bulletproof vest. It been approved. So you gotta be approved if you're good. See, in the Bible, the word read that Job was a good man. See, a lot of us claim to be good, but a lot of them may not be good. You may not be bad, you might be lukewarm. Yeah, you don't want to be lukewarm. But Job was a good man. Job was a good man. That's what the word say. So that's the only that's the only thing we know for a fact that is good. Because the word said that he was a good man. Satan thought otherwise. He said he'll be good because you do things for him. So God had to have him tested to prove that he's the good man that I claim him to be. So God had Job tested by Satan. And after, check, I took his kids, check, took his house, check, took his wealth, check, took his health, check. They said, God said, whoa, this is a good man. So now not only was it just a statement, it been tested, now it's proved that that is a good man. So you have to be tested to be what? Good. Also, in that same story, we realized that he was rewarded after being tested for good. So, in order to have these good things put onto you, to have good things added onto you, you have to be what? Tested and approved. You can't just be tested, you gotta be approved. He was approved as a good man, so God gave everything back tenfold. So, yes, that's why bad things happen to good people. Also, people open up these windows. Ooh, yeah, we finna get to another one. People open up windows. So you could be a good person that did a bad thing. Let's talk about it. A good person that did a bad thing. All your life, you was on a good trail. And that one bad thing opened up a window for something bad to happen to you. Maybe you watch people that you know that do bad things all the time. And you like, yo, the first time I did this bad thing with these people, I get punished. But they do this all the time. Why am I getting in trouble? Good and evil they don't get along. Bad people don't like good people. So the opportunity, the moment that you open up a door, that criminal coming in like a thief in the night. Like a thief in the night. So I'm going to carry y'all over to David. Yes, sir. You know I love to take y'all to the word and love to keep in the scriptures. And you know, sometimes I got to bring it out the history. And sometimes I just bring it through what I've been through in life. But right now we taking it to the word. And it say that David. Yes, sir, David. David was a little sheep boy that came down, took down Goliath, ran away from the king, and then God gave him all the king wives, all the king land, took everything from King Saul. He humbled King Saul, became the king himself, was the greatest king of Israel, and then made one mistake. He took another man's wife. And not only that, he impregnated another man's wife. That allowed him to open up punishment for a bad thing that happened in his life. He brought death into his life. God took the child that was born through this bad action that he made. But see, when you're doing good and you make bad mistakes, it might be even more harsh because you knew better. So your consequences might be even worse because you knew better. If you know better, do better. But see, a good person is a good person. See, it's different to be a good person and to do good things. See, a good person, they realize what they did. They seek forgiveness. They get back on track. And life keep going. And that's exactly what King David did. And God gave him another daughter or another child with the same woman. This one lived. So boom, we gotta talk about these the things that we gotta talk about when we trying to figure out why bad things happen to good people. But I'm gonna give y'all one more. I didn't want to make the video too long. And the last one I'm gonna say, I just want to say something called generational curse. A generational curse. Sometimes it ain't got nothing to do with you. Sometimes it ain't got nothing to do with you. But you gotta make a change. But sometimes it has nothing to do with you. That's crazy, right? But sometimes it has nothing to do with you. Generational curse. Not only that, I'm gonna tell the little story about what they say when the three generations. See, the first man, he created the business. The dad, he created the business. Then the dads have a son, and that son, he maintained the business and made the business blow, and now they rich. And then the third son come in, and everything just fall apart. And now you wonder why everything fell apart for him. He was not equipped. He didn't train himself to be able to do the good things. He didn't prepare himself for the job. He's not prepared. He came unprepared. You come unprepared, bad things are going to happen. Be prepared. Be prepared. Be prepared. So, matter of fact, I think that's the note that I'm going to leave this on right now. I'm going to leave it on that note right there. And the reason why I'm going to leave it on that note is because bad things are going to happen in your life. Bad things are going to happen in this world. Bad things are going to happen. But if you're prepared, a bad thing don't have to be a bad thing. If you bring an umbrella on a rainy day, it don't have to be a rainy day. If you bring floats to the pool, you don't have to drown. You bring a bullet vest to a war, you don't have to die. Be prepared, be prepared, be prepared. bad things are going to happen.